All right, this is kind of like a bonus video. We're going to put boutique, can't say my own domain name, boutique apps up against Replit and ChatGPT. Well, up against Replit, I suppose. What I mean is, if you saw the video prior to this one, on the same day is when I'm going to release it. The other video, I tried to get Replit to give me the code used to make an app, loyalty and rewards app. It gave me a hodgepodge. It looked good, but when I ran it, the app had a lot of issues, and I thought that I was going to make the process easier because I already had it working out, and I was using Replit to just give me something to represent the same output without having none of the issues or any of the errors and challenges. Just give me the code to give me the app that will be successful in running from the beginning. And a lot of components was left out. So this time I'm going to try the same thing using boutique apps and get a PRD and then run it and see what trouble we have. See, is it a smoother flow? See, do we come up with a first draft that works better? But first, I think I am going to make an adjustment to boutique apps. This, no, that's the model side. In order to put a link there that is public, or create a public space, so you guys can come and get the links to the good PRDs that I put up. Oh, I know. Everyone will have a user account, so I'll just push it out to the user accounts. All right, let's see, can we do this? Let's see, can we do this? So let's go back into the home, then view all, pull up boutique apps. Oh, I forgot to send this message off. Oh, let me pause this. All right, so we're back. Had to take care of some business real quick. Now let me see something. Do we have user accounts set up? I mean, I know we got accounts set up because I think they're only created when you subscribe to a tier. Like if you just do the $5 one app deal, you create an account, but I don't know if you have access to it. Let's see. But I need to get that straight. I was thinking about I will push out all of the PRDs to people who have an account. I'll call it system PRDs so that anybody who comes, you create an account, then in your dashboard, whatever I've made available is there. Let me see. Log out. Sign up. Yeah, we got accounts. So you need to create an account. Well, let me see what happens when you have an account. I forgot. Too much going on. Let's do this one. Just going to say user with that number is already in the system. You can't use that. Email after signing up. Please verify your email to unlock all features. Email already in use. All right. Well, let me just. Okay. What are you doing in the junk folder? Oh, that's right. You need to take it out of the junk folder first, I think. Well, maybe not. So let's go back to the app. As you see, it'll be coming from Firebase. I can go ahead and change that. Oh, um, yes, we have account set up with Firebase Authentication. Let me check the current implementation to show you exactly when and how the user accounts are created. Now let me check whether user account actually created by looking for the Go High Level Registration endpoint. Let me find the actual route that handles user accounts. Based on my investigation, the user account system, here's how the account systems work in BoutiqueApps. We have user accounts set up with a dual authentication system. When users accounts are created, one, Firebase account created immediate when users click sign up and fill out the form with email, password, first name, last name, and phone. Firebase account is created instantly. Not so instantly. Email verification is sent automatically. Database account creation happens later. The system currently does not automatically create database user records during sign-up. Database users are only created when they perform actions that require database storage, like generating quotes. This means users exist in Firebase, but not necessarily in the PostgreSQL database initially. Current flow, sign-up process. User fills sign-up form, email, password, name, phone number. Firebase account is created. Go high level form attempted for marketing automation. Email verification sent. Database user record not created yet. First quote generation. When user generates their first quote, the system should create a database user record. This uses the user upsert user function to create, update the user in PostgreSQL. Potential issue identifier. Looking at the code, I noticed there might be a gap where Firebase users aren't automatically getting database user record created. This could cause issues when trying to save documents or track user activity. Would you like me to fill in this gap? Would you like me to fill the gap by ensuring database user records are created immediately upon Firebase sign up? Show you the current user data to see which users exist where. Test the complete user creation flow to verify everything works properly. The system has all the pieces in place, but there might be a timing issue between Firebase authentication and database user creation. Do I actually, wait, have I given you a go high level API? Oh, okay. The API approach will give us more features like better error handling and response validation, ability to update contacts, access to additional go high level features, more reliable content creation. Which would you prefer? First of all, why is this just spinning? Now, I'm wondering if it's because that was verified out of the junk folder, which I don't think, because it already got me there and said it was verified. Trying to try verifying your email again, your request. Okay, let me see. Let me try to log in again. And see if the account was actually created. First of all, I'm gonna take a screenshot so that I can say this didn't automatically close. If the account is created, then fine. Oh, is that me? Okay, yeah. I have an account to mess around on the site, but I can't. There's no dashboard. That's me, the regular person. So all right. So now let's get that straight. After verifying the email, this pop-up does not go away. Just sits there spinning, and the person might think the account is not created. Now I show them a screenshot of what I'm talking about so that it's easy to understand. And you know, this is, hold on a second. Got a job to do tomorrow. All right, so something I noticed. When I come over here, several things. So I'm in my admin dashboard, traffic. This is not reporting traffic. That's reporting, that's good. I doubt this is bringing anything in or doing any calculations. So it's already doing calculation up there, but this is not reporting. This is not reporting. That's not reporting. This is. This is a dummy, which I know is dummy, but I figured, you know, well, you know, this is the whole learning stage. You'll just assume that it's set up with dummy information, and then after that, it reverts over to normal. Email address, add tester. So I need to be able to delete user accounts. Like I need to delete one of mine so that I can log back in again and test it again. Incorporate Google Analytics. And so I am using Firebase, which is a Google product. Where's Firebase? So we're in Firebase. This is BoutiqueApps, and that's the analytics dashboard. So which I suppose means I have a Google Analytics set up based on the information for Firebase. And this is not reporting. So the question is, what do I need to do so that this is working? That's, yeah, because I know I've been there since then. All right. Real-time pages, I'm there right now. I know for one thing what I need to do. I need to take some code and put it on the site. Duh. All right, so let's get that set up. And I'm just going to have Replit tell me what to do. So I don't know. We might not even get to the original plan today. All right. Okay. I am in my, okay, other issues. I haven't checked the spinning module yet because this is actually more important. I see that traffic growth is connected to nothing. How do I connect Google Analytics to this app so you can port in data from there? Or is there a or is there a better way with your own tracking? However, I can't imagine that being more beneficial than being in alignment with Google's own tracking. Integrating with Google Analytics. You're absolutely right. Google Analytics integration would be much better than custom tracking. I can see the tracking growth metrics are showing zeros because there are no real analytics data connected. Exactly. Let me set up Google Analytics integration using the blueprint that I have available. To connect your app to Google Analytics and show real-time traffic data instead of zeros, I need your Google Analytics for measurement ID. That's all you need? Okay. Right there. That's all you need? And that is going to be, let's see, real-time overview, Firebase. Home. Get tag and it's, there it is. Measurement ID. Get tag and instructions. Now, maybe Replit is just going to handle all of this themselves. There you go. Now, normally on a regular website, you'll have to take some code from Google, put it there. It's the tag. Install manually. Below is the Google tag for this account. Copy and paste it into it in the code of every page on your website immediately after the head element. Don't add more than one tag to each page. Copy that. Immediately after, also is inside of the head. I have the Google tag. Now I'm going to let it know that I have the tag code that should be. I need to fix the duplicate use effect import. Let me remove the duplicate and add Google Analytics initialization to the main app function. Now let me add tracking events to key user actions. I have the Google tag code that should go into the head in the head section of every page for BoutiqueApps.com. And maybe I should have worked backwards. I don't know. Maybe I should have pasted this in the window before I pasted the measurement ID in that window so that when it collected the measurement ID, then it started doing all this. It had the code there available. That probably would have been the best way. And so it goes with the whole no code at development situation. I thought I was going to be outside walking about right now in the sunshine at the beach, but quite often one thing leads to another. Is that a G? Yeah, that was a G. What am I doing? Import is already there. Let me update the analytics endpoint to use the Google Analytics integration. I can see the import is already there. Meanwhile, let's get these squats in, boys. Did I wait too late? You know, 10 squats, once per hour for I think 8 hours is equal in value or better than getting 10,000 steps a day. Did you know that? Now, I really like doing this out at the beach, standing in the water. Can't beat it. You get your grounding in along with your exercise. Let's see what it says. Oh, there we go. Let's continue. I have an idea. Not that I'm going to do this right now, but just so you know, so I know, I need to make a project for no code. Let's do that right now. ChatGPT. All right, come over here to the left column, click on new project. And this is going to be for all of our no code tips. Tips, trips, tricks, and learnings. How do I add Google Analytics? All right, and I like starting like this. Google Analytics. So that it's easy for me to look at the headings or the titles of these posts and know what that post is about inside of the project. Well, I didn't using Replit to build apps. That's the context I should have given it. That's where I need to apply the code to the head of the apps. I mean, of the pages. I asked, uh-oh, I asked Replit to do it, but I am sure you can tell me where to add it manually. And this is the folder, the snapshot I had taken. app.tsx, there you go, I index.html. That's exactly where to drop your Google Analytics tag so it loads in the head of every page. Open the index.html, go to the head section in between the opening tag and before the closing tag. So that's how easily we could have done it. Where is it at? Where's the index? I don't see the index. Uh, it's the simplest way. I don't see index. Do y'all see index? I see it here now, but this is what it's talking about. Where's the head tag? Holy moly, we missed it already? Oh, that's not the HTML. All right, I don't see the HTML, so let's forget this for now. Well, let's not, because I won't sleep tonight. I don't see index.html. I see index.tsx or something like that. TS. And I don't see a head tag there. Client. Oh, okay, it's in the client folder. It's in the client folder. So open up this folder and there's the HTML. I index HTML. There's the head tag. And this is where we can put our own favicon if you have the if you have the URL. Here's the titles of the page. So you know a lot of these things you can change yourself just up in this code instead of asking the Replit to do it, especially when it keeps goofing off. And here's where the open graph would be. These are the tags. So this is the beginning of the head. Where is it at? Oh, we ain't got there yet. Oh, yeah, it is. All of this is in the head. That's the opening head. This is the closing of the head. So let's see if it put the analytics here. There's the Google tag right there. All right, so now we need to verify it. You can just close this back so we can, let's see. How do you, yeah. So now we can communicate with Replit again, the agent. Your tag has been applied. Initialization successfully. Upload. Your platform now has complete system. Let me see. I don't believe you. Oh, put it in his own dashboard. All right, my documents are not saving. Wait, what? Yeah, I was in here. 09. Oh, okay. All right, so now let's go back over to Google Analytics and do the test. Using a third-party platform. What is it? Understand consent from end users in regions where regulations apply, such as users in the EEA to share their personal information. All right. Which type of consent banner do you have? Do I have? I don't have one. I need one. I don't have one. I don't have. This will be for. Next step would be will help you get started. Okay. Next. Set up third-party banner. Install banner and code. Select your platform. Really don't. We really don't have to worry about this because I don't think the U.S. requires this. Is any of these free and uh, and is it required in the United States for compliance? Do you need in the United States? No, not strictly required in most of the United States. California, maybe. Consent pop-up banners like you see in Europe, that's what is required. Most rules are different. However, some U.S. states have privacy laws that may apply if you use it there. California, Colorado, Virginia, Connecticut, Utah. So that's why I just go ahead and do it. About to say, let's undo our free tiers. Cookiebot Free tier for small sites under 100 pages. Okay, good. Termly free plan available. Branding included. Advanced reporting. Do not recommend free tier for small sites under 100. I mean, let's do this. Well, I'm here, so I mean, I might as well just do it. I think is how difficult is it? If I just choose one and get the code and put it on the page? What else is there to it? Why not just do it? Why do you recommend just ignoring it for now and then have to go back maybe? Uh, okay, that's what I was going to ask you. Cookiebot would be your suggestion later, but again, isn't it just a drop of code you put on the page? I mean, you do get that banner that drops down, and some people might be spooked by it. So there's that. Now here is where ChatGPT sometimes get ambitious because I don't know if any of this matters yet as far as giving me all of this to do because I'm here and use this and it's connected to Google, so probably Google is going to handle this or give me the code to put straight from here with the information that it already has. Create account, you confirm that you comply. We'll share your Google account email address. See what I'm saying? It's your Google account and website address. It's telling me to select a container. Seems I need to create one first. Give me the steps to create the container. This is for your new router. Create a new one. Don't see one for a project. Tag manager. Create an account. Create a container. Select web. Get the GTM. Container setup. That's for what is it for? Banner. Banner. Select web. What else? What's next? I accept data processing terms. Obviously. Terms and agreement. Yes, of course. Now, as the tag manager for this, paste this code as high in the head of the page as possible. Paste this code in the body. And this time, we're going to come over here and do it ourselves. Here is, that's the ending of the head. This is the beginning of the head. It says as high as possible. There's the head. I'll go here. Uh-oh. This is why I don't mess around with this thing. This is what? Tag manager, container, or or container, or banner message. Now, hopefully I didn't break anything. Wait a minute. Oh, did it already have, look, I broke something. Did it already have tag manager in there? Where was it? I have no idea. There we go. Oh yeah, it already had that in there. Tag manager. Okay, so it's ready. Okay, let's see what happens. Whew, almost like drama. Well, why does nothing show? All right, how do you save this? If I put something in the code head of the code, does it automatically save, or do I save it myself. I can see from the error log that there's an issue with the admin analytics import. Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. I never, if you answer the question yes, changes in record automatically say when you edit in the file, including HTML. Oh, it's missing. All right, let's get back to tag. That ain't it. There we go. Paste this in the body. All right. Test your website. Let's go over here first. All right, let's open this code back up. And now we got to go down to the body section. This is the open tag for the body. That's a closing tag for the body. We're going to put it right here, all to itself. And so now, I'm going to close it back up. Whoa, I'm going to close that. Leave that alone. And now let's test it. Where was I? Oh, over here. Let's test it. Tag wasn't detected. Oh, that's because it hasn't been deployed. So I have to deploy this version in order for it to get to it. Now, all right, so let's go do that. Integrate Google Analytics point. Is it done? Now fully integrated. Let me see. No, it's not. By the way, this is the reason that you run beta releases. If you notice, I'm not charging on the BoutiqueApps thing. Although this part wouldn't affect anyone. The user account situation need to be straightened out though. That would be great to have correct before charging, especially now since I'm about to say that you can access this and that and the other in your user accounts. And if I don't say that, then it's fine. I can start charging because I've made no promises or expectations with regards to the user accounts. So that would be no big deal. But like I said, I think one of the values that I want to provide is that you will be able to get these PRDs so that you can use, and that's just a benefit for being a user of the account, is that you don't have to go through any of that. Hey, this PRD produced good results. I'm going to just send it I'm just going to push it to everyone who's used the platform. Maybe I have to set up an organized structure for it. What am I doing right now? This is, this is, what is this link for? I forgot. In admin dashboard, I clicked on what? Now let me check the admin dashboard. It's ridiculous. This actually had information before. Uh-oh. At 8:32. I said it was working fine. Why did you break it? What's wrong with it? Fix it. I don't want the revenue from Google Analytics. I want this back the way it was. Analytics is just for traffic on this site. Make this this is part of the reason why sometimes I don't like to deal with stuff like Google. It's just it's too much. Do too much. And now its interpretation of fixing it is to continue with what it was doing and fix it so that it works with revenue. I mean, Google's. It's ridiculous. Where is this information coming from? Domain unlock, app unlock. Is it calculating all of the fake transactions that I did? Yep, all of the transactions. That's what it would have been if somebody was paying. Again, now how that's ridiculous. And how I had it is the actual numbers that was coming in. So this really does me no good. Okay, so it's cute. It's actually good, but except it doesn't track the reality. It tracks ideal. I mean, this would be good after beta. Fine. Okay, I need to also get a true calculation like the one that was there before, which actually monitored what was happening in the app, meaning it knows I did not collect that money. Those transactions were generated not from paying, but from sharing. So no money was processed. I need that display as well. Maybe call it actual, uh, call it app profit and loss internally or something. I shouldn't say or something, but I said or something. App, on app. Yeah, let's call it on app. Now let's call it local profit and loss. This was showing usage cost minus, I mean, showing actual money generated minus cost associated in real time based on actual transactions. Google doesn't know that a credit card wasn't used. It just knows a transaction occurred. Now, I imagine there's more intricate programming setup that could be done to differentiate between the sharing part and the credit card transaction. But we got a lot of stuff to work on. But it's nice to know what would have been the deal if those were actual transactions. That would have been a pretty decent profit. $37 cost. Of course, that's not including the Replit cost. That's just the AI cost. With 3 users, that's me, and me. uh, Doing 17%. So it gives you an idea of what could be. And this is nice. It's telling you what from. Half of that is from just domain unlock. So that's doing the analysis. App idea unlock. That's the PRDs, I guess. What's the business unlock? I don't even know. Well, quote generation. I don't even know what this stuff is. I have put too much, too many different things in it. Excuse me. Okay, now we're talking. Although it would be nice if this was together. Local profit. Also, okay. Actual losing. Okay. I don't know. That's kind of local revenue. Yeah. Wow. This needs to be exchanged. You see what I'm saying? I shouldn't even have to say that. Obviously, this would be. Where is it at? Local revenue would be better beside local profit and loss. And this needs to go up here. Uh, Actually, these two could go beside each other. Let me see if this will work. I would rather the display was like indicated in this picture. Can you make sense of what I am showing you? The color lines at each end shows what goes beside what. For example, local expense goes beside local revenue. Let's see if it gets it. I mean, local profit loss. You've changed nothing. Total users, total user activity. Local revenue, AI usage. Total users. Activity, profit, loss. This is where you count to 10. You breathe deeply. In, hold it to the count of 5. Breathe in, hold it to the count of 8, then breathe out at the count of 5. For the count of 5, then hold it for 5. Then breathe in for the count of 8 again. This is how I do it. And this is why. All right. Now, that's better. Actually, yeah, that'll work out once there's some money going on. Right now, the reality is we got a $37 loss. But if it was real transactions, we'll be at a $528 gain. So that's why we got to get the system right. Now, this. All right, so now we need, oh my God, there's way too much unnecessary stuff here. And this ain't even, like I said, this is not what I wanted the Google Analytics for. I just wanted traffic. Traffic. This is what I want. Oh, there you go. 1,000 visitors. I've been here 1,000 times. Why is traffic overview not no traffic for the, or maybe it is reporting. Let me ask it if it's connected. I haven't even finished running the test and stuff yet. All right, let me use the bathroom. All right. So I don't know where we left off. Keep getting interrupted with other business, but they got it right first time. Now, what was I working on before? Oh, okay. There we go. The traffic overview. That's the message I had left before I cut you off. All right. Yeah. Now you're on there. Okay. Now we're really looking like something. This is what I need. This is all right. But I never, I never did go back over here. Oh, I have to deploy it. All right. So let's do that real quick. And then we still got to do the container. Oh boy. And I finished that part. Active. 3 people here? Who was the 3 people? Y'all over here. Wait, maybe I did process some money. Where is the? Oh no, because I'm not charging. Well, that explains it. People are actually using it. That's all right. See, this is why I wanted it. This is why I wanted it. Oh, I might be logged in twice though. Bless my heart. So now we can go back to Google Analytics though and actually look at the real-time view and we can see if they're in the same place. No, maybe not. Wait a minute. How is this working and I haven't deployed the app? This might be 3 of me. All right, so let's deploy the app. So all you got to do is come over here. I was waiting for my response. All right, I'm going to redeploy. And while that's, I'll just pause you while that's happening and do my squats. So I've already put a Google tag. Am I supposed to put a Google tag for every different thing that I do? Or is it one Google tag that covers all of these other things? For example, analytics. I just put the tag in the heading for analytics. Then when I go to create a container, it says install a Google tag. So that's the question. Like, am I supposed to be installing all of these different tags? Or I should say tags for everything that I do? Or it's assuming that I don't have the tag or it can't read the tag, probably because I didn't deploy it. But this is not the first situation. This is not even been in deployment environments, like just on a website where it's published, and they'll still say create the tag. And I've never really got the clarity on whether I'm supposed to be doing these additional tags or it's just assuming that, hey, if you don't have a tag, use this tag. So which is it? Any of y'all facing that? You about to find out the answer. Hey, I told y'all I'm not a guru. We here learning together. Explaining tags. However, we're learning together through ChatGPT. I do have a Google advisor that I can ask. Pick one. One load of script calls G tag. The same Google tag can send data to multiple products. Oh, by adding config lines. Mm-hmm. Google Tag Manager container. Google Tag Manager. Is this what you are referring to as Google Tag Manager container? Oh, okay. Well, we got Google Tag Manager container then. Cool. So this should be deployed by now. And then we just need to come over here and now we should be able to test this tag. Hopefully it's going to say Boutique Apps. Yes. All right. So now we have the tag manager going. So now I think, let me just test it again. All right. Let's see. New tag. Choose from over 50. Overview. Has no tags. Tag manager. All right. So what's next? What do I do next? I've done this so many times and still don't know. I just bumble along. New container. Oh, okay. Create a new container. The container has no tags. Click the new button to create one. All right. Untitled tag. Okay, I put that code in from the tag manager onto the site. I redeployed the site. It's detected green. It detected the tag, and now I'm on this screen. So uh, to create this, what is it called? Create a tag, I guess. So what do I do here? Add a tag. Click add new tag. Click tag configuration. Choose Google Analytics G4 configuration. Measure ID. Under trigger, choose all pages. Publish the container. Add a consent. Oh, okay. That's where that comes in. All right. So then I guess I'll need to get rid of the other tag. right, let's get this right, y'all. Uh, Add a new tag, click tag in the tag editor, click tag configuration, choose Google Analytics G4 configuration. Okay. What should I title it? The title is just for your own organization inside GTM, but it really helps later when you have 10 tags. For your first analytics tag, I recommend GA4 configuration all pages. That way, GA4 tells you which product this tag belongs to, configuration all pages. Later, when you add more, you might name them like GA4 event, quote generated, sign up, submit, conversions, purchase, Cookiebot. Yes. Click tag configuration. Choose what? Choose Google Analytics G4A. Google Analytics G4A event. G4. Wait a minute. Oh, G4A configuration. I guess this is what it's talking about. You mean this G4A event? Here's an important distinction. Do this first. There is no configuration tag. G4A config. There is no G4A config configuration to choose from. Closest I see is event. New tag, tag configuration. In the list, analytics. These are the options. Now you're supposed to use a Google tag in the first option, okay? The TA4 event tag then works alongside the Google tag. Okay. Do you guys know all this stuff? All right, so now what? Tag ID. You have to do this every day in order for it to stick, to know you're doing it right. Unless your memory is better than mine, I mean. Tesla. Exactly. What you're right where you should be. That screen is your Google base tag, is your base Google tag, which replaces the OG4 configuration tag. Step 1, add your measurement ID. Measurement ID. Now I got to get back out of that screen to go get it. Where we at over here? No data received yet. That's preposterous. 3 in the last 30 minutes. Ain't gonna show us, huh? All right, so let's get back over here. Where is the measurement at? Home page. Measurement ID, get tagging instructions. So let's go back over here. Oh, how do we? Tag ID. Tag ID is an identifier that you put on your page to load. In the tag ID field, paste your measurement ID, admin data streams, web stream. Admin data streams, web stream, top right. Top right. Add a stream. I wonder why it sent me here. Well, one thing about it, it's kind of difficult to give you titles because you never really know where you're going to end up with me. If I name it one thing, you might end up somewhere else, and that's not very user friendly. I don't see a web stream number anywhere. However, I see a measurement ID in Google Analytics. One, uh, is that the same measurement ID? Two, why doesn't mine have what you thought it would have in WebStream? So, oh, that's a two-part question. Oh, no data received. Okay, that's it doesn't matter. Admin account details. Why is it not there? ID. Let's test together. You can spend all day setting up Google stuff. No, stay here. Any settings here? Save, submit, publish. Oh, this is over here. Save, submit, publish. Submit, publish. Nothing here? Nothing in any of this? It already said publish, but I'm going to ask it anyway. So, nothing here. And the reason I'm doing all of this is because I plan on keeping this app, just keep improving on it. And it's a tool that I'll be using, forever. That's how I make something better. So, version name, something like, see, this is why I asked. Now, it said hit publish. The screen you got right now is the final step before publishing. Here's what to do. It said to hit publish. Now I said, you sure I don't fill out anything here? And now it's telling me, yeah, fill this out with this information. Description. that's it. Publish. Okay. Verify. Seeing like no one is listening. One tag, 5 variables. Testing. In Google Analytics real time, see if your visits show up. It's already showing up because we put the other tag there. If not, install Tag Assistant Chrome extension. Refresh your site, confirm that the GTM container. Oh, wait a minute. Now we never got back to setting up cookie monster. What do you call it? So now I guess this should show up and choose a container. Still not showing up. So what's that about? So we got there because of this. There still is no container for boutique apps. I thought that's what we were setting up. Admin, all accounts. Wait a minute. Here's a container right here. Container quality needs attention. So now I'm in Cookiebot setting up the account. They want payment information, of course. Anytime you see pages like this on websites, it's just really to collect data and information about who the people are that are using their services, which can feel a bit tedious, but it's something that you want to integrate in pretty much anything that you do because data is important. That's why you keep hearing people talking about data, 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 data. That's why Google, Facebook, Meta, Twitter, all of them offer all these things for free. They're collecting data, and that data is valuable. So it feels tedious to do, but you also want to have some type of data on your site. That's the same things you just saw me setting up on the backside of mine. Data, 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 data. What are you looking for to achieve? Compliance, privacy. How did you hear about Cookiebots? Google. Uh, I guess here would be the best way to answer. Dashboard. Customize the banner. Configure banner. Jeez, Louise. I thought all this already came. Okay, now I see why you said skip it for now. All of this stuff has to be filled out, or does Google already just integrate with it and provide information to fill all of this stuff out at ContainerBots or whatever it's called? Oh, I didn't give it the screenshot. Oh, I didn't take a screenshot. Cookiebot. Nope. I guess Mark is done. I guess we had to take some code over there. Install the banner and content code. Configuration. The Google Consent Code is an API which Cookiebot CMP integrates with. When you have installed the Cookiebot tag directly on your site, you can set default prior consent settings via Google Consent API integration by adding following code snippet to your website template. Important, the script with default settings must precede G tags or GTM code snippets. Oh, by the way, the container is showing up now. That's how I got to this page, is because the container is now indeed showing up. I guess there was a delay where I was on the page in Google Analytics and it was talking about integrating the Cookiebot. That's what I'm talking about when I say the container shows up to be chosen now for BoutiqueApps. So I guess now I have to copy this code and take it over to Tag Manager. Is that what they want me to do? That ain't what it says. It says take it to the website. Directly on your site. That's what it says. This stuff makes you sleepy, man. Especially you want to, you want to get into the design and creation part. But go to Google Tag Manager, add a new tag. All right, Google Tag Manager, new tag, tag configuration. Oh, we ain't name it. Oh, we'll go back and name it. Custom HTML tag. I think we're learning something now. Custom HTML tag. Paste the code, apparently. I don't know. Paste that code. Default consent script. Trigger consent initialization all pages. Consent initialization all pages. May not work as intended due to how the data. Yeah, man. Why? Wait. Why this message? $100. Figures like $100. All right. This thing got slowed down. So we about to wing it. Okay. So now we're back over here, creating a tag for the Cookiebots. Then add Cookiebot CMP tag, still in GTM. Click add new tag. Go to template gallery, add new tag. Add new tag. It says privacy policy page is not tagged. Does that matter? Oh, I was gonna test it. It ain't gonna show up yet because I would have to redeploy it. Due to how data layer process information. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Consent mode. Let's see, can we get by with this? It said I needed to put a billing address though, so at least now we have the container showing up. So let's move forward. Add it to the workspace. Custom template. What do I do here? Says add to workspace. I lost it now. Oh, let's just go back here. Oh no, that ain't it. Oh, I was setting up. Where was I setting up? I don't know where I am now. Data streams. What now? Add to workspace. This will push the container CMP template and tag into your GNT container. All right, go back to Google Tag Manager. You should now see 2 items. Where's the CMP? 2 items. CMP tag. That's not what I see. Okay, apparently I'm missing the Cookiebot CMP tag. That's why the Google was off you to add workspace step earlier. Go back to the consent mode setup screen. Consent mode setup screen. Man, heck on. Where is the consent mode setup screen? Hey, admin gear, admin gear, and then consent settings, property column, data collection, data settings, data collections, data streams, I guess. Data collection, data settings, data collection, data settings, data collection, consent mode, data collection. Consent mode, you'll see consent mode, click it. Turn on. Consent settings. Scroll down. Option to connect Google Tag Manager to add to workspace. I don't see that. I gave you that. Mm-hmm. Cookiebot. Cookiebot. CMP user checks. Add to workspace. Add to workspace. Cookiebot ID. This is good, man. Let's go. It's just ridiculous, man. Might not even give you this number without subscribing. Script ID. Oh, that's the domain group, I guess. Domain group, yep. Paste it into GTM. Paste it into Cookiebot ID field. Then what? Save the trigger. Save the trigger. Save the tag. Click submit. Save the tag. Click submit. It's almost done. And I don't even know what I was doing on the actual site at this point. All right. And now, what we have? 3 tags, 5 variables. What does all this mean? Empty container. Now we have what it said we should have. Almost. Now let's deploy it again. I don't know if I need to, but what does it take? Nothing, except for 10 squats. Well, This video is almost 3 hours. I'm gonna end it right here. I'm just going to deploy this, and in this video, I'll probably shoot another one as I continue on my mission.